And we are live. I'm gonna wait for people to join. I will just put a tweet out so that people can find me. I'm now live over on you. Do come and join me in the chat. I'm going to put the link. Hashtag Livestream. Hashtag YouTube. Oh, excuse me. 2 viewers already. Hello. Hello. Just today's hello. How are you, my friend? Just setting up with a quick tweet, just like I normally do. So, plan of action. In a minute, the screen with the crest will disappear, and we will be building a house in Sims 4. And I will be chatting, and I am doing amazingly. I am doing absolutely amazingly. Some big changes have occurred, but you know, I'm doing okay. I am doing okay. I haven't felt this good in a long time. Let's just say that. You might see me look away from the camera. I mean, obviously I will be when I'm looking at the screen to play the game. But I've also got my phone here because I sometimes get phone messages. As I say, I'm still just tweeting. As you can hear, I am tapping away. There we go. And tweet if it will go. And obviously what I do is obviously I have Twitter active on my phone so that I can keep an eye on comments and tweets on what I do tweet. I sometimes also get comments via Instagram as well, so I like to keep an eye on them. You know, people say they enjoy the live streams. So always nice to hear from people. So I think what we'll do is we'll just get straight into the game. I've already made a household. So sorry, sorry if I keep sort of doing that. If you notice, I seem to have, I don't know how, but I seem to have cut my lip, so it's a bit irritating. It's a bit irritating at the moment, so don't mind me. Yeah. Okay. You'll be hearing a lot of tapping on the mouse and on the keyboard in a minute when we come into the game. I'll introduce you all to the household so that incidentally I can still see the chat because I have expanded it so that I can see it on my screen. So because I've got 2 screens, I've got a left and a right screen, you know, my laptop and a TV screen, which I tend to work from. So we are all good, so I can see who joins, and yeah, let's see where this goes. Fingers crossed this works. This doesn't always work first time, but we will see what happens. Just make sure the game capture is right. Yes. Now, if if you've ever seen her video, GBASMR actually did an entire video where she spoke in Simlish, and oh my god, is it good. She even did her sponsorship video in Simlish. I haven't worked out how to speak it. I mean, obviously it's quite simple because you just repeat what they say on you know, the game. It is loading, it takes its time to load, but we are going to build a brand new house, because I've worked out how to build certain elements. I've dropped the desktop audio down to its lowest, so you won't probably hear much of the game. I will, because obviously I've got headphones on. Good, the blue circle is spinning, so that's a good sign. That is a good sign, my children. Sometimes it takes a little time to load, because I do have every single expansion pack, every add-on pack connecting to Origin. There we go. If it doesn't work on this screen, I will have to come out of the game, because I will have to fiddle about with it, but we'll just continue chatting if that's the problem, if that is an issue. But we'll know if that screen goes dark. You will know. You will know. Hey hey. La da da dee da 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 da. Takes its time, this game. Might have to load it more than once. You never know what happens with this game, but it always loads in the end. Here we go. Either there's a time delay or it's loaded on my screen, but it doesn't seem to have loaded on via, so I'm gonna have to quit the game briefly, sort out this, and we'll just continue chatting, because obviously I mean, it's still loading, so that might alter. We don't know. Whilst that, I'm just going to respond to a tweet. Ah ha 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 ha! Sorry if that laugh was a bit loud, but you know, I'm happy. This is the first time I've managed to get it all working. As I say, you can't hear the music because it's copyrighted, so this isn't going to be the most exciting thing. Well, it is, because it just as I say, I don't want to get into trouble for Oh yes. I actually read the Game of Thrones books. Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. Anything really has given me inspiration for Lord of War and Heartache, even sci-fi. Anything really, because it's the sort of world where anything goes. That's what I love about what I write. Destructor Saga, which is my sci-fi series, is much more rigid in its rules, because obviously it is sci-fi, whereas I find with fantasy worlds are much more anything goes. You can mould them and merge them much more with you can throw in sci-fi elements, you can throw in fantasy elements, you can throw in real world elements, and it's just the passion of being able to create and combine and work with something so malleable as fantasy, and that's why I love it so much. For example, in the Trigon, in the Lord of War and Heartache Trigon Saga chapter called The Prototype, they talk about sentinels. These are going to be robotic creatures. If you watch the latest, or one of the latest editions, which is The Apprentice, which is part of the Trigon Saga, you actually do catch a glimpse of the prototypes of the sentinels, and this always takes time to load, by the way, so you do actually catch a glimpse of possible designs for they're basically robots powered by magic. You can't get more fantastical and sci-fi combined as a robot powered by magic. Sorry, my socks are falling down. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel comfortable. There we go. So that is the absolute beauty of what I create. And indeed, I do take inspiration from so many different things. As I said, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, English myths and legends, Scottish myths, British myths and legends, things like that, global myths and legends. Roman gods, Greek gods, ancient Egyptian gods, Saxon gods, Viking gods, all merged into a huge storyline. And I think that's what makes it so special to me, that I've been able to take things that have fascinated me all my life and actually been able to help me achieve an ambition, which is to actually create a story that I can tell on screen. Now, granted, I'm a voice actor mostly, and I have done a few videos with Maximus, who is one of my main characters. I play several characters. I play Lord Volkov, Maximus, Boris, Rafik, Justin. Hello, thank you for joining. We're playing Sims 4. I'm going to be building a new house. You will hear a lot of keyboard tapping, so hopefully you'll get some ASMR from that. And we're going to do a new game, and I've already constructed a household. already constructed a household, so we don't need to go through, because it can take me, it actually takes me about 3 hours to create a household for this game, because I'm very, very meticulous. Although for this one I went through the sort of build your own, so we won't do that, no thanks. But what we want to do is go to add sim from gallery, and there's me. And we want to add them. So we've got, you'll notice the name is Ondarian. You will notice there's elements of my storyline, or inspiration of names from the storyline. So we've got Martin Ondarian, Margaret Ondarian, although in the project the city is actually Ondar. Rajak Marston is a character I have. We've got Ellie Varuna, Jennifer Varuna, Storm Gebelra, Josephine Gebelra, and Tara Marston. So we don't want to remove, we want to place household, and we want to replace. And I'll quickly introduce you all to them properly, so you can see how they've manifested. So the first two characters are very, very steampunk. Very steampunk. So we've got Martin Ondarian, and he's a musical genius, an amuser, art lover, geek, and he's good. I have got at least one evil character, but you'll meet them in a minute. So we'll just go through his outfits. Everyday, formal, athletic. That's actually from the Mission to Batu, or Journey to Batu pack. That's Star Wars. Sleepwear, very generic. His party outfit, tried to keep it as steampunk as I could. Wetsuit. Summertime, went for something a bit... Actually, no, that's wrong. That is wrong. We can update that, though. And we shall. Because that doesn't fit in with the steampunk theme that I have going. Sorry, that's my chair. I have a very squeaky chair. So, obviously I'm trying to keep him as sort of steampunk as I can. Boots aren't very steampunk. Let's give him some socks. It might be hot weather, but if he's going to be what he's going to be, he needs some socks to look the part. There we go. And some boots as well. And some boots. I am keeping an eye on the chat, so, you know, do interact, do say hello, do, you know, I'm grateful for you being here, and I hope you enjoy what you see. There's a snake in my boot. Now he needs a hat. He needs to look the part. He needs to look the part. of what he's meant to be. Ah, ha, ha. No, it's brimmed. It is a brimmed hat. Ha ha ha. There we go. Now he looks more like an explorer. So there we go. Every day. Formal. Sport. Ooh. Sleep. Party. Swimwear. Hot weather. And cold weather. Yeah. So next up we have Margaret Ondarian. This is probably the most steampunk outfit I can find in the entire game. You know, it has the most steampunk feel to it. And I think I just want to add a little something extra. Although you can't see them, but I know they're there, and that makes me feel better. So it just adds a little something. So this is her formal outfit. Her sportwear. Sleep. Party. Swimwear. Summertime. And winter time. Again, her winter time is probably the other most steampunk costume I can find. So next we have, I'm just taking you through obviously to introduce you to each character. Ray-Jacques Marston, who is in fact a villain, is also a thief. So he's kind of inspired by James Moriarty. Moriarty, what are you doing? So that's his everyday wear. He has a different version of first sort of a sportswear. I kept him sort of like that. Night attire. I sort of went for a Svengali sort of what shall we call it? Magician sort of look for his party wear. His swimwear. He obviously is dressed as an explorer as well. And that's his winter wear. Next up we have Ellie Varuna. So this is Ellie. So that's, and if you're not familiar with the colours, that is the transgender flag. Ellie is a transgender character, male to female. So has a very so that was her everyday wear. This is her formal wear. Athletic. Again, another t-shirt that actually has the flag. Night attire. Bit loads. I actually changed the original party wear because I had something very different, and Yeah, as I say, today's as I said today's Rajak Marston is very much inspired by characters like Moriarty, James Moriarty. As I say, this is Ellie Varuna. Swimwear, summerwear, and winterwear. Then we have Jennifer Varuna. So as I say, I'm just introducing the characters to this particular house. So we've got Everyday for her, Formal, Sport, Sleep, Party. And she's a very confident character. That's the thing. I wanted to represent confidence, and I wanted to sort of have representation. Then we've got Storm Gebelra, who is a they/them, gender fluid, non-binary. As I say, I wanted to have this very sort of representative of. So, two of them are magic users. Storm Gebelra is, and Jennifer Varuna is a magic user as well. I need to change the t-shirt on that one, because that's there we go, I'm happy with that now. Party wear, very sort of party-ish. Swimwear, they get a wetsuit. I gave them a wetsuit rather than a, because obviously they sort of, anyway, sort of a semi-explorer for this one, and sort of again winter. So I haven't put Ellie back to her every day. Then we've got Josephine Gebelra. Oh no, she's the other magic user. So there we go. Every day, and this is actually sort of a magic user's. This is actually from the magic Formal, Sport, Sleep, Party, Swimwear, Summertime, Wintertime. And last one is Tara Marston, who is very much into her extreme sports. So, so that's her everyday outfit. Formal, athletic, night, party, swimwear, summer. Just realised. There we go. Might exchange those for wraparounds. There we go. Now she looks a bit more extreme sport-like. So I would, rock climbing, things like that, and winter. So that's all 8 characters. We'll go back to. We'll just save that. Share household to gallery. To gallery. It's a shame I can't really play the music because The Sims 4 has one of the best game soundtracks ever, in my opinion. I think it's up there with some of the greats, to be honest. But that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. So that's saved to the cloud. And now we go to play. Bow, 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 bow. What I actually do love is they actually got singers and bands in to actually sing in Simlish in this game. Okay, I always go for summer. Let's go for spring. Make a change at the beginning of the year. And I always go... Where's my mouse? New Crest. Always go New Crest, because that is where there we go, and that is the biggest lot. That there is the... Oh, if you hear noises out from outside, I have my window open because it's a bit warm in here, but that's by the by. So any noises that sound like it's coming from outside. Amanda, hello, 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 hello. We are here. Hey, here we go. Hello. Ring-a-ding, ring-a-ding-ding. I'm just going to do... I made myself a bottle of squash so I didn't have to... So I don't have to keep going down to the kitchen to get a drink. So whilst this is loading... It's not fizzy. There's no whoosh pop fizz bang or anything, whatever you want to call it. It's just plain old water and juice. Oh. Takes its time to load. We have not had a live stream like this for a while, have we? Oh, I've got to stop because the land is ready. I don't know what that is. Right, okay. No, where are you going? Where are you going? You go here because I haven't built the house yet. I have not built the house yet. Thank you. Thank you. Stay. You stay. Stay. And of course you'll stay. I'll pause the game. The game pauses whilst you build. Anyhow. Okay. Hockey docky. Control Shift C. B. Cheats enabled. True. Mother load. And in fact, they encourage you to cheat in this game because it means you can build a big house. Sorry, I'm just looking at my screen, making sure everything's I was actually on the EA website for this, and they actually said they encourage you to cheat. There we go. bb.enable free build. There we go. bb.show hidden objects. bb. Ignore game play. Oops, got hiccups. Unlocks entitlement. Ooh, hiccups again. Oh, there we go. Ooh, Rosebud. Yeah, let's not do that sort of voice. Rosebud. There we go. Big house. Make sure, because I don't think you can. No, it's built to its limit. This is how big, because there's going to be a roof garden. But we also need to build. Is that? Do you want me to shut the? That's the neighbour's dog. I don't know if you want me to shut the window or not. I'm happy to. I don't know if that disturbs you or not, but I mean it's not disturbing me. Does it spoil the? Right. First room. I would like to book a room. Excuse me? I said I would like to book a room. You said you would like to book a room. That is what I said. That is my impression of Peter Sellers as Inspector Clouseau from Shot in the Dark. Excuse me, but I think your Minky is dead. Now we'll go for quite a traditional looking property. Da, da, da. Dee, dee. Now, this is where... Nick, hello! Hello, lovely to hear from you, my friend. Thank you for joining. I'm having a bit of fun with Sims 4. This is one of my sort of escapes from reality, as it were. I'm just looking for... No, I need to go into objects by function, because that's objects by room. Objects by room only give you specifics. I need literals. I need literals. Lighting. Because each room is going to have like a theme, and I kind of wanted to have a particular theme for this room. Yeah, it has been quite a long time, hasn't it? Yes. Ah, there's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I've thought about using it because I'm still living at home, and I'm looking at redesigning my room. So I'm actually thinking of using Sims 4 as a idea of how I want the room to look. You know, because you can do that. I think it's the perfect design tool. I think I'm, you know, I don't know why people don't use it as in that sort of capacity anywhere else. It's incredible for that, I think. You know, seeing, okay, it might not have what you want exactly, but it will grant you how does that work? Okay, yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. If I had a bay window, probably, but this room doesn't have a bay window. Well, definitely have a... Definitely have one of them. Now we need a rug. And quite possibly a table. If you're wondering what these different sort of circles are in green, purple, turquoise and blue, they're actually the emblems for the expansion packs. And I kind of got carried away and got every single expansion pack available to me. But they're worth having because they make the game so much more interesting. Cold stone coffee table, perfect. There we go. In fact, we need to design to do the wallpaper. So what I'm going to do and obviously do the entire room. I guess this particular room is very much inspired by things like what shall we say? What we do in the shadows. I mean, you can have vampire characters in this game. You can have werewolves now. They've just added werewolves. You can have aliens. You can have mermaids. I've got 2 magic practitioners in my household. There we go. So what I need next is probably another couple of them. No. What I want to do, I know they're meant for the kitchen, but I think they look amazing in... These things look perfect in a room of certain style. It's just trying to find the right colours. Oh no, I'm happy with that. There we go. So that's the sideboard there. And we ought to have one each side of the fireplace. In fact, let's cut them out. I've got an idea. Ooh. That's what happens when you move the mouse too fast. You might wonder why I'm sort of doing kitchen sort of things in a... You can never have enough storage in a room, I always say. But the other beauty of it is the lighting. All lights. I need to find the Ujima flip lights. They're not called Ujima flip lights in the game. I just couldn't remember what they were called. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-ding. No. Ah, there we go. Then I can go back to lighting. See, I've thought this through. We don't need to go in search of those lights we just... Now for decor. Note I never build a house with windows, because I always think if you want a house with maximum... Oh, it's in the box. I like that. No, way too big. We'll find places for that. We'll find places for that later. The big pictures. And as I said, we can always find things for other rooms. Ah, yes, that's one of my favourites. And then I can put that one at the other end. We want comfort as well. Just thought we need to add a few extra. So there. I was downloading mods for this game, but discovering they cause the game to crash wasn't very helpful. So I've removed them, and everything that I'm using now is properly within the game. So everything you see here. Oh, they have got a holiday tree. Perfect. There we go. So, oh, hello. Everyone needs a VIP bucket. Large decorative urn. There we go. And you can change the colours as well. There we go. I think that's a bit more fitting. Oh no, that's too big. That's for the roof. Do, 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 do. I think that's for the roof as well. I don't know why that won't. There we go. There we go. Incense holder on the middle table. Oh yes, gotta have that in. I'll get rid of those ones because I just thought. To move them back a bit. There we go. And then pop them. Pop them there. I'm happy with that. I am happy. I'm playing on Steam, Amanda. I'm playing on Steam at the moment. And they do every single expansion pack, add-on, and everything you can possibly think of. I like to add as much as I can to a room to decorate it, to give it some interest. So this, as well as being like a living room, it'll also be of importance. And being a little bit gothic as well. We'll put some skulls. Some decorative skulls. La da da dee da 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 da. Da. There we go. Prehistoric rock. And this is just the first room. We haven't even, you know, I'm going to town with this one. There we go, some more crystals. That was my... I don't know what that meant, but that was my laptop doing something. There we go. Ah. There we go. Kind of turn this room into like a little museum. There we go. Quite cozy. Technically not the living room, but we can build that next door. And I don't know why it didn't do what it was supposed to. and we will have a kitchen and bathroom and everything. But I have an idea. I've had an idea for this. Oh no. I can't even tell if the camera's frozen. Has something happened? I can't take the thing off. Seems my camera's frozen, but you can still see the screen. So obviously it's my camera that's playing up. But I can't take the mouse off the screen because it's locked to the game. So we'll just carry on. I'm sorry that you can't see me. But if we're still live and you can still hear me, I don't know if you can or not. Everything seems to have frozen. Can you, if you can hear me, can you give a shout in the comments, please? No, I need to check everything. I'm coming off. Something seems to have gone wrong. We will save the game, however. Because the camera is frozen, the game has frozen. I'm waiting for the game to exit so I can figure out what's going on. Takes its time to exit. I need to fix this, so I am going to sign off because I need full control of my mouse, and I don't have full control of my mouse because it's currently stuck in the game, which I'm waiting for it to exit. Sorry if you can see me rubbing my eye. I've just got an itch. But as I say, in order to find out what's gone wrong, we will start again, and it'll be like an after live. Amanda, if you are able to hear this and you're watching, I have sent you a message to check if the problem is visible. Good, the music stopped. That's a good sign. If you could just let me know what you're seeing as a viewer, that'd be helpful. Here we go. Good. I will end the stream because I do need to figure out what's going wrong, and it says not responding. So that is, so yeah, I think I'm gonna have to end the stream and start again. Sorry about that, but there is some bits and pieces I need to fix.